live. So I guess my first thing is I have to find out if people can hear me.
I was going to say you probably put it up on
So it says it's telling people we're here.
Wonderful.
And we have Jack Lovestay joined. Can you hear us okay? And then we have Kathy Langworthy, away with Alice, sorry, Crystal Holsteins. Okay, we have lots of people joining and they can hear us, so that's awesome.
Yay.
So we're in the barn with Moo today, and I'm going to let you introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Kylie. I'm one of the winners of the contest to get a Moo Beanie.
Yay. So Kylie's here today. And I'm going to give her beanie. She's just kind of petting and hanging out with Moo for a minute while I did chores. So I have a gift for you, Kylie. And do you mind watching and letting us know what? There we go.
No
All right,
problem.
so this is for Kylie, and Moo's going to think it's food. I'll They're going to go. And then Kylie's going to help me introduce our next contest, which I'm super excited about.
Yeah.
Got my own personal.
We've got Lori Walzer, Brown Cow Antiques, Quante One, and somebody else. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Oh, look, it's a very handsome boy.
I think I recognize who's on that hat.
So I actually have a couple more people who I have to, one more person coming tomorrow morning to pick up their beanie, and then I have to still get in touch with a couple of others.
Graham Diane joined.
Nice. Hi, Moo. So, Kylie, the next contest that I want to do is to grow our... Moo has done exceptionally well on social media, so I can't thank everyone enough for that.
I mean, look at this face. I don't blame him.
Yeah. he's-
Oh, Whistler's trying to bite him. Let me close that door. Whistler's always bad about this. Whistler,
This is Moo's turn right now.
He's out and bites butts.
Hello, everybody. Maria Bronskill joined. Tomuko joined.
Oh, Maria, hi. Maria's a co-worker from...
Wonderful.
Yeah, so-
Very nice. Hello.
Yeah.
You know, they'll bite you no more.
So anyway, Moo's social media has grown so much. His TikTok following is at over 43,000. His Instagram following is creeping up on 10,000.
Wow.
And his Facebook on our farm page is over 1,000 now. So I just think that's exceptional.
That's incredible.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. So I'm super happy about that. But our YouTube is getting a super slow start.
Mm-hmm.
So as part of the project to grow our YouTube channel, we're going to give away a cow cuddling.
Yeah, it's so exciting. This is an exceptionally soft cow.
Correct.
I would say.
He is so soft.
And warm, right?
So
Yeah, oh my
warm,
gosh,
so
yeah,
soft,
seriously.
So gentle.
Especially when it's so cold in the barn. He's so
Right?
warm.
Yeah.
I feel better already.
So it's like 19 degrees outside right now, I think.
Something like that.
In there. And in the barn, we just brought the animals in. They got to do chores with me today.
Yeah.
Got to meet everybody.
And to meet everybody.
The whole fam. We got a couple more people who
Patsy
joined.
came out, yeah.
We got Rita Tornbean, loyal to Flip Flops Patty, Jojo Life Love. Hello, everybody. Everyone's saying hi to Moo.
Nice. So stay tuned. I'm going to post a video tonight with the rules of our Cow Cuddle giveaway. So there'll be little blurbs on our other social media pages, but the basics of it is going to be on the full-length video, which will be of you getting your gift today.
Awesome.
Commenters on that video on YouTube will be drawn in 3 weeks. So 3 weeks from today, we're going to draw the winner off of all those commenters only on YouTube, and it's one entry per person.
That's great.
So you can comment as much as you want. You still only get one entry per comment. And hopefully that'll grow our social media page.
Yeah.
And then we have a super, super exciting project coming up. We just scheduled our first school visit.
Ooh.
Exciting.
So Moo's going to be visiting the Chesterfield Elementary School in March when the weather tries to trend a little to the warmer side.
Yeah.
And I think around that, once we see how that goes, he's going to spend the day there with the kids. And once we know how that goes, we're going to start a school giveaway.
Ooh.
So we can have teachers, and we do actually right now, if any teachers are out there watching and want to enter or call me or text or whatever. It's not really a contest, but as many as I can. I'm going to have teachers come and read books in the barn with Moo. See Pepsi being bad? Can you see that on there?
Being naughty.
So we're gonna
Just a little bit.
We're going to have to close.
It's just like her ear.
Yeah.
Moo is still very much in focus, as well he should be.
Trying to feel it though.
And Pepsi's very jealous.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
So any questions? Anybody want to, maybe we could get a little bit
I
closer.
think so. It looks like a couple people said that they weren't sure that you had a YouTube, but they're going to go subscribe now, which
Oh,
is great.
yay. Awesome. Yeah, so we actually have Books in the Barn happening on YouTube.
That's a wonderful idea. I love that.
It is awesome. And I have to tell you that stemmed from, first of all, my daughter is the world's biggest bookworm ever.
Of course.
And before you leave today, I'll show you her library.
Ooh,
She actually
yeah.
has a library here on the farm.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then at the Renaissance Fair last summer, a young man came from Long Island, and he was in costume, brought a book, and the only thing he wanted out of his entire day was to be able to sit and have a video and pictures of himself with him reading a book to Moo.
That's great.
So between my daughter's love of books and this young man's, he's a librarian.
Yes, of course.
And that's how we started out with Books in the Barn. We've tried a couple of different things. Veronica read Anne of Green Gables this summer with Moo out under the trees.
Nice.
Turned out that was a little too long, and it didn't really, it was a lot to have to edit, and it just didn't work out. Then she did a Christmas story with Moo in the Barn with a little girl who is just near and dear to my heart. She's the cutest little thing, and she is as big a Moo fan as you are, believe it or not. And she's about 3 years old.
Wow.
So she is so cute. But she came and read 'Twas the Night Before Christmas with Moo and Veronica here in the barn. So that was our
Nice.
very first time. And then I had a friend who was a teacher of my children when they were little, and she came and did the Velveteen Rabbit with Moo.
Ooh.
So we did that one live.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a disaster.
Oh,
Moo
no.
was not in the mood for it that day.
Oh, okay.
And he kept getting up and getting up and getting up. So it ended up, he knocked the audio out, and I wasn't able to edit that one. So Mrs. Williams is going to come back another time
Wonderful.
and do a different book. And then since then, we've had a teacher from the Chesterfield Elementary School, Mr. Forsyth, and his family came, and they read Ta-Da with Moo in his barn, and that was a lot of fun. So that one's actually posted on YouTube as well.
That's great. Looks like Fishybone asked, are you guys going to be at the Renaissance Fair this
We
year?
are. That's super exciting. And by the way, in case you didn't know, the Renaissance Fair has moved to
Yes. I forget the name, but it's actually
Timothy Airstrip or something
I
like that.
believe so. We can pull it up. But yes, the NJ Ren Fair has moved to an airfield where they will be, so far as we know, actually having permanent structures finally.
Yeah, it's known as the Allen Airstrip.
Oh,
It's
Allen,
in
yeah.
Southampton Township, New Jersey.
Yeah, so that's actually pretty local to Moo still.
Yeah.
That's
maybe
great.
half hour away.
Yeah.
So yeah, Moo's gonna definitely be there again because we had a lot of
That's
fun.
where I
with
first
them.
met you.
Yes, that's
I
where
was
we
just
met.
gonna say that. That's where we met you guys.
Yes, that's right.
That was
And
my
Kylie's
first
been a
time too.
faithful follower.
Yes,
She's
very
come
much
to-
so.
I try to always make sure I'm cow themed.
Because of Moo
because of Moo.
and her love. Do you know what dates you'll be at the Ren Fair this year or not yet?
Oh, we'll be there every weekend.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. And the Ren Fair is the last 2 weekends of May and the first weekend of June.
So we actually get 3 weekends again this year, which is super exciting.
Yes, I'm very excited.
Yeah. Any other questions? Are we?
Not so far as I've seen. People just saying Books in the Barn sounds wonderful.
Let's see. Can we go back?
Some more folks joined. Welcome, everybody.
Oh, Norman sounds cute. I haven't done ground driving with Moo. I actually have a Meadowbrook cart that I'm trying to sell, and I'm a little bit hoping that it doesn't sell, so that so that I can try to see if Moo will pull that for me. He's so agreeable, though. I think he will. Moo tends to kind of yes me with everything that I ask him to do. The other day we were out riding at Crystal Lake Park here in Bordentown, and I decided to try a new trail. Moo was pretty energetic that day, and here's some more comments.
Oh, here we go. Somebody asked, his horns are quite good. Did you weigh them to get them symmetrical? Or weight them to get them
Actually,
symmetrical?
no. So I'll tell you that in a minute. It's a good story, too. So we were out at the Crystal Lake Park in Bordentown. I said, I want to try a new trail. Moo was having a lot of fun. He likes his adventures. and we ended up on a trail that took us right along Route 30 North.
Okay.
Or 130, Route 130 North.
Nice.
And we were literally stopping traffic. So
That doesn't surprise me.
I had to turn around.
That's so funny,
I
though.
remember we saw you leading NJ Run last year because we were parked and we saw you guys.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We saw you walking around.
Yeah. So I'm hoping this year I'll be able to actually ride him around the Ren Fair.
Yes.
a little
That'd be
bit.
great.
So yeah, we'll
People
see if
will
that
love
I'm pretty
works
sure it's
out.
all flat at the airfield, so.
I think
Yeah,
so.
it doesn't have to be flat. It's more about the crowds and managing Moo's
yeah.
space as
Yeah.
he travels.
That makes
so
sense.
that might be the challenge, but we'll see. We'll play that by ear.
Yeah.
And then the horns thing. So Moo, we just got him registered as a Jersey steer, which is pretty unique in and of itself because nobody registers steers. They register bulls. They register cows. Moo's mama was a registered Jersey cow, and his father was the product of embryo transfer. So his grandfather, to the best of my knowledge, was a very prized bull from, I believe, Ireland, because that's where the Jerseys are from. And because he was such a prized animal, and I guess his grandsire, granddam was. So anyway, his grandfather was the product of an embryo transfer to the United States. And then, of course, Moo's the product of that. So his absolutely almost perfectly symmetrical horns are actually natural.
Wow.
I've done nothing with Moo other than trim his feet and feed him.
Yeah.
A lot. We feed him a lot.
No wonder he's so good looking. Though.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right? Like, that
He's
makes so much
really
sense.
Perfect breeding.
Yeah.
He's got a gorgeous coat.
Yeah.
In person, he's way more red than you'd think.
Yeah. So I body clipped him. Maybe everybody hasn't seen that, but so this winter, when I had him out working and riding, and you might say, well, what kind of work does Moo do? Well, I trail ride him, and he also does training types of things. He's learned to lay down when I ask him to. He actually does a really cute army crawl. Yeah, on his
That's
knees.
great.
And he will bow, and so he has to practice those things and learn how to do them. And he's not very compliant with his education. He's too warm. So I body clipped him, and I did a really chop job on it because I'm not good at that sort of thing. But since I took all of his hair off, he's really much more energetic now.
Oh, that's great.
And one of the really fun things that we've done, and I'll see if I can get that on the camera, I took him to Dunhollow Stables, which is local here. Most horse events don't allow Moo to come because he's not a horse, and a lot of horses could be scared of Moo and somebody could get hurt. So I understand the rules. But Dunhollow Stable was more than accommodating. They let me bring Moo out for their show, and Moo won 7 ribbons.
Those are all from one thing?
Those are all from one show. Yeah, so he got a grand champion on the trail course. He got 4 second places, 1 third place, and 1 fourth place.
Wow.
So that was kind of fun thing to do with Moo.
Good for you guys.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Get Kylie back in that shot.
Yeah.
What other questions did we have?
I didn't see any other questions. There's a couple more comments about, cows do eat a lot. Someone said that theirs are 100% grass-fed, but tons and tons of hay in winter.
Yeah, so that's the same for Moo. Kylie, and what's Ryan, sorry. I'm so bad with names.
The voice behind the camera.
Yeah. That's what we'll call you. So they do, all of the animals get literally a handful of grain. You saw the cup that I fed them with, and it's literally a handful of grain. And the reason I do that is because it makes them easy to move in and out of the barn. If I have to give them any kind of medication or supplements, I can put that in their food. Shotgun down on the end. You can see his head kind of hanging out down there.
Shotgun.
He gets medication. He has bad feet, so he's medicated daily. Emma on the other side also gets medication. She's old. So that allows me to do that. Moo gets it just because it's a good thing to do. You can tell if they're not eating that there could be something brewing. They're not well.
Right.
So yeah, they get that little tiny handful of grain, but otherwise every animal on the farm is 100% grass fed.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. They spend in the wintertime half of their day in the barn in the evening night hours. And then in the summertime, it's reverse. They spend their daytimes in the barn. They have fans in their stalls, and it helps them to get away from the bugs and the heat. It stays much cooler in here. So that's kind of a good thing. And they always have hay.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't see any other comments.
Somebody said they saw us at the show, I think. So anyway, I guess I should let everybody go. I'm sure you guys have more to do than just stand here and pet Moo.
No,
You'd be surprised.
This was our day.
This
We
was it. All right.
we
Well,
planned
you
for
know
this
what?
to
We
be
can
our
hang out.
main
Today
activity.
highlight of my year.
If there's
Yeah, honestly, same diff.
I mean, I'm sure we'll see Moo at New Jersey Run anyways.
Yes, we will.
Yeah. So anyway, lots of fun things coming up. Hopefully I can get Moo out to more places to ride.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't been to, what is it? Oh, the reservoir. I like to take him out there, so hopefully we'll get to go out there soon. The Union Transportation Trail is right down the road from here, so that's kind of a fun place to go. Some of my things I would love to be able to do with Moo is, you'll laugh at this one. I would love to ride him in New York City.
No, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. And
Stop
I would
traffic
also,
in all of New York.
I would
I'd love to
also
see
love
that.
to be able to ride him in downtown Philly through the historic district.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be
Wouldn't
great.
that be fun? Yeah. So
I think
we'll
people
see.
would- I think that'd be a hoot.
Don't have any real plans for that, but some of my dreams. And my biggest thing, if anybody out there knows of an owner of a Chick-fil-A,
Okay.
my most favorite current passion would be to ride Moo through a Chick-fil-A and order a milkshake.
Through a Chick-fil-A drive-thru.
Through a Chick-fil-A drive-thru.
That would be
Yeah.
hilarious.
Eat more chicken.
Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, so
A couple more
Lots
people
of
joined.
fun.
Hello, everybody. We're just hanging out in the barn with Moo.
Moo does have a brown cow antiques. Moo does have an extremely luxurious life, and
Yes.
he enjoys it. Moo has a stall of his own. We'll let you see that. So this is Moo's stall. He has the red stall. There's always a bag of hay hanging, so he gets a full bale every day. And then he has his water, 2 buckets of water. His grain, I only put the tubs in when I feed him, because otherwise he poops in them. And then he has this mineral system, so you can see along there. There's 20 different minerals. I still have a couple more to put up for him. And that way he can choose which ones he feels deficient in and eat those. There's Ryan, yay. the voice, yeah, there we go. Awesome.
Hello,
They
everybody.
will both be at the New Jersey Run.
Yes, we will both
Yeah.
be at the New Jersey Renaissance Fair. I'm actually working at the New Jersey Renaissance Fair for the first time. I was there last year. For anyone who was there, I serenaded Moo on the ukulele. And
Yes,
that seemed
you
to be very
did.
fun. People seemed to like that. And so did the fair.
So.
What are you guys? Are we making noise?
So everybody who wants to, this worked out so well. I might actually do another live one tomorrow with my next winner.
Yes, I think that's a great idea.
That would be fun. I have another girl coming tomorrow who also won a beanie, and then I have 2 more to do. So hopefully I can do those live. Join us on, maybe we'll do TikTok tomorrow since we did Instagram today.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
And then again, just to promote the YouTube channel, if anybody's just coming on, we have Knowhere Farm on YouTube. You can find us with hashtag Moo the Cow on most any social media. And so we're trying a new contest to build our YouTube channel. And it's going to be for a free cow cuddling.
Yeah.
So I'm going to post this video with Kylie on the YouTube channel once I get it downloaded. And to enter, all you have to do is comment on that video. And in 3 weeks from today, we'll draw our next winner. And then we can schedule the next cow cuddling.
I do recommend cuddling Moo.
Can confirm, Moo is the softest boy.
Yeah. And we actually have kind of a neat space over here. We just had lights put in.
Oh, there you go.
So
That's great.
so in the winter months, this is where Moo's cow cuddling happens.
Ah, okay.
And I added lights because it was kind of a dark little corner there. Of course, we take the wheelbarrow out, and he's eaten most of the hay in there because when he has cow cuddling, he lays there and eats.
That's
So I think I'm going to have to open more hay. Yeah,
Honestly.
Moo does not work hard.
What a life you lead, my friend.
Yeah. So Moo's fun.
Moo's
Moo
the
is fun.
Moo is the best, I agree. He's so soft.
big fan for a reason.
Oh, yeah.